Hello everybody. Right, quick one on doing building a CAD type object inside of Blender with boolean shapes or boolean modifiers, to be honest. So here we go. This is a little test thing I've put together. Basically, it's got lots of weird and wonderful cuts and things, and traditionally poly modeling would be a bit of a pain. So this I think is a better approach. So we're just going hide this guy. So that's what we're aiming for. Actually, we're going to go slightly better than that, but there you go. So what we've got over here is where it started from. So this is a very basic, it's a box, but I've chopped the top and two sides off, then I've extruded two edges in, and then on the corner points I've just beveled it basically. So that gives me a starting point. And along here in my modifier stack, I've got basically a load of modifiers. So first one is, let's give this thing some sort of thickness. So let's going to add a Solidify Modifier and just turn that on. So add some thickness to the metal or the extruded metal for this sort of CAD type thing. And then we're going to add our first boolean, which is a cut. All these are really simple shapes like boxes. They're all in here, by the way. So if we want to look at them all, we can. Clunk. So these are all my shapes plus a head and a background. We don't really need them. Just go and hide them all again. There we go. Right, so next up would be a circle. So this is basically a cylinder that's poking through and cutting through it. And then the next guy, let's just go through these. Another boolean, so just cut out the other side of another box. Then we had some drill holes. So these might be for vents or for where bolts or rivets or screws go through. Typical sort of CAD type thing. Then we'll add another little hole here, which might be where the AC lead comes through or something like that. And then you can't see what's happened, but I've added a torus underneath it, and I've unioned it, and then I've copied the same torus, made it a little bit smaller, poked it through the top. So basically, we've got an indentation that goes through to the other side. That's the idea of that. Then after that, we've added another cut to one side here, another box at an angle, just cuts it off. So like I say, it's pretty robust, isn't it? Pretty robust how this does this. The last thing I'm going to add on here is just a bevel modifier, just to add a little bit of edge thickness to it, and that sort of that completes that. That, my young people, is a CAD type model built inside of Blender. And if we sort of, let's go and poke one of these things here, this cylinder here. Okay, so if I grab the said cylinder, where are we looking? That guy. If I grab this guy, if I move him up, yeah, this is a live boolean, so pretty robust, isn't it? Really, pretty cool. There we go. Yeah, so sort of mesh fusion-y type stuff, really, in a way. I can just hide that guy. Pretty simple to use. And it's not just cuts. I mean, adding the little bevel is quite nice. A bit like having that strip thing, isn't it, inside Mesh Fusion? So, yeah, and quite a low poly model at the end of it. If I look to my other one, which I think is 4, isn't it? So look, yeah. So this is a collapsed version of this. If I go into this guy, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, that's you know what? I don't know where polygon counter is on this thing, but there'll be a polygon counter somewhere, or statistics, and that's quite useful, I think. So yeah, quite like that. So that is my little CAD job, and that will do. Right. See you later. Cup of tea time.